They are. These were the chilling words that slipped from Park Ha-na's lips. Words that have since shattered the illusion of just co-stars. What exactly did she see behind the scenes of Young Lady and Gentleman? What truth has been hidden all this time? Park Ha-na exposes the real relationship between Ji Yun-woo and Lee Se-hee, and what she reveals may change everything. Join us now on Red Carpet Revealed as we uncover the story no one expected. It began with a pause. A lingering silence in the middle of an interview. Then, the words slipped out like a confession she hadn't planned but couldn't hold back any longer. They are 3 words that immediately changed the temperature in the room. And perhaps the very way we see one of Korea's most beloved on-screen couples. In an industry known for tightly controlled images and carefully scripted interviews, actress Park Ha-na's statement was nothing short of an earthquake. Ji Yun-woo and Lee Se-hee, the adored leads of the nationwide hit, Young Lady and Gentleman, have long been praised for their electric chemistry. Fans called them the perfect match, on screen. But what if the emotions weren't confined to the script? What if the love story didn't end with the final episode? Now, Park Ha-na has set fire to that question, and all of Korea is watching. A storm brewing behind the scenes. For over a year, Ji Yun-woo and Lee Se-hee have danced around dating rumors. They smiled, they deflected, they leaned on the classic, "we're just close colleagues" response. But those who worked alongside them may have seen something different. Park Ha-na, who portrayed Jo Sa-ra in Young Lady and Gentleman, shared the set with them for months. And in a recent unscripted interview for a behind-the-scenes documentary segment, she finally said what others only whispered about. "I wasn't going to say anything. I thought it wasn't my place. But the truth? It was written all over their faces." She began, slowly, "They are more than friends. I don't know what they want to call it. But what I saw, that was not just acting." Her words have since echoed across social media, fan forums, and television studios. But what did she really see? And when? The midnight encounter. According to Park Ha-na, it all crystallized on one particular night. Filming had gone on late. As it often did, rain was falling. Most of the cast and crew had already packed up and left the remote filming location. But she stayed behind, waiting in the parking lot for her personal assistant. That's when she noticed a black SUV parked behind one of the trailers. Inside, she recognized the silhouettes instantly. Ji Yun-woo was in the driver's seat. Lee Se-hee was beside him. The dome light flickered on briefly as they adjusted something. That was when Park Ha-na saw it clearly, their hands clasped tightly between them. No words, no rehearsed scene, just 2 people holding onto something real. It was intimate, she recalled, her voice tightening. There was no one else there. No camera, no crew, just them. It didn't feel like co-stars. It felt like a couple trying not to be seen. And she didn't forget. In fact, from that moment on, everything started to look different. What the cameras didn't show. Park Ha-na described the atmosphere on set as shifting quietly, gradually, like the change in air pressure before a storm. They gravitated toward each other. Always, she said. During lunch, they'd sit just close enough. During blocking, they'd find excuses to stay behind when everyone else had gone to rest. At first, I thought it was professionalism, getting into character. But then it became something else. She claimed Ji Yun-woo would often glance toward Lee Se-hee between takes. Not in the way actors look to confirm blocking or cues, but with a gaze Park Ha-na said she recognized all too well. A man looking at someone he deeply cares for, not just performs with. And Lee Se-hee, usually reserved and polite, had started opening up more, but only around him. In fact, Park Ha-na revealed one moment that had stuck with her ever since. There was a scene where she had to cry. The director wasn't satisfied, so we did take after take. She was shaking. Ji Yun-woo walked over. Didn't say anything, just touched her shoulder, and the next take, she broke down, flawlessly, not because of the character, because of him. Signs that were hiding in plain sight. Fans have long speculated about the nature of Ji Yun-woo and Lee Se-hee's relationship. Matching bracelets, subtle glances during press conferences, an awkward pause when asked about ideal types. In hindsight, it seems they were dropping breadcrumbs all along. One interview, now being re-shared widely, shows Ji Hyun-woo smiling nervously when Lee Se-hee calls him very warm and unexpectedly gentle. He stammers, lowers his gaze, and mutters, "She notices too much." But no one noticed more than Park Ha-na. She now believes the two may have tried to keep things private, not out of shame, but to protect something fragile. "They were careful," she said, "but you can't fake that kind of tenderness for months on end." I think they knew the truth would come out eventually. Following the viral spread of Park Ha-na's interview, reporters rushed to contact the management companies of all three actors involved. But what they received in return was not the solid confirmation, or firm denial, that the public was waiting for. A representative from Ji Hyun-woo's agency simply replied, "We are currently unaware of any details regarding the personal matters mentioned. Our artist is focusing on his upcoming schedule." Meanwhile, Lee Se-hee's agency issued a brief written statement. "We do not comment on the private lives of our actors." No denial, no clarification, no attempt to dispel the flame. And in the vacuum of their vagueness, speculation has erupted into wildfire. If the story weren't true, many argue, why not say so? One insider from the drama's production team, speaking anonymously, offered this chilling insight. "There were definitely rumors on set. Everyone saw the closeness, but the agencies had a very strict policy about keeping appearances clean. If it's coming out now, it means it's been boiling for a while." Fans divide and clash, while management stays tight-lipped. The public has not. Within hours of the news breaking, online communities lit up with reactions, ranging from emotional support to outright fury. The once united fanbase of young lady and gentleman has now splintered into factions, each defending a different version of the truth. Team Real Love, the believers. This camp believes Park Ha-na's story is not only credible, but beautiful. "You could see it in every scene," wrote one fan on Twitter. Ji Hyun-woo looked at her like she was the only person in the world. "I wanted it to be real. I still do." Thousands have since reposted romantic scenes from the drama, now with captions like, "Not acting, just loving." Fan-edited videos under the tag #Yunhee is real or climbing view counts by the minute. Supporters praise Park Ha-na's honesty, even calling her brave for speaking a truth others feared to admit. But not everyone agrees. Team Attention Seeker, the critics. A growing number of fans are accusing Park Ha-na of jealousy, opportunism, or worse. Let's be honest, she played the second lead. No one even cared about her character. This is just bitterness. One comment reads on an Instagram post featuring the cast. The word, jealous, has become a recurring theme across forums, with critics pointing to Park Ha-na's role as the jilted lover in the drama, a narrative they claim has now blurred with real life. Others question her timing. Why now, months after the show's conclusion? Some believe she's seeking relevance. Others think she might be lashing out after being excluded from private events or group appearances featuring only the two leads. And then there are those who simply ask, who benefits most from stirring this pot? The silence that feeds the fire. Perhaps the most haunting element in this unfolding drama is the total absence of denial from Ji Hyun-woo or Lee Se-hee themselves. Both actors have continued with their schedules. Ji Hyun-woo was recently photographed arriving at a radio show, wearing sunglasses and a mask, head lowered. Lee Se-hee was spotted outside her agency building, avoiding reporters with the help of her manager.